Okay guys, so today I'm actually taking a look at a grooming kit designed to be for a pet. I suppose you could use it for a person if you wanted to. There's really no difference that I can tell, with the exception of the comb maybe, but up to you. Anyway, it's designed to be for your pet. So there's a metal comb included you can use for detangling or brushing out the hair as you're cutting the hair and everything. And it does come with a carrying pouch. I'll show you that in a moment. So real quick, it has, I guess this little metal piece is for cleaning out the comb. I don't know. But then you have a little cleaning cloth so you can keep things, nice and clean. So this is the actual pouch. So not very big. And the quality of the actual material is fine. The only problem I had an issue with is the zipper. It broke instantly the very first time that I used it, unfortunately, and maybe I was putting too much force on it because I hit one of the scissors that had moved in shipping. Maybe I hit that as I was zipping around and moving quickly enough, and that broke. So that's basically the zipper. A little bit of an issue there. Now, each one of the scissors do come in a little plastic pouch, just so you can see that. I want to show you that. And this is what the kit looks like on the inside. So you have that, and I flip it over this way. You have that. I don't know how well that shows up. Anyway, so we'll take a little closer look at it real quick. So everything here basically measures about 7 inches. So that gives you an idea of, the size. But I mean, in terms of the strength, like you can see just a little bit of flex. I mean, this is very, very solid. So no issues whatsoever with this being able to be broken. I can't imagine someone breaking this. And the scissors themselves, so you can see it has elastic right there. And then the scissors slip into sort of a little pocket. So I don't know if you can see that. But by any means, they have this sort of rainbow look, which is interesting. I mean, some people like it more than others. But the scissors themselves, like you'll see different styles. They have a curvature to them. And they have a little jewel or something right there. And then you have your piece here and a little piece here. So these are actually quite comfortable in the way that your hand sits in them. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it's a nice sound for scissors. Some scissors don't have any sound. They usually are dull, or there's a big separation between the blades where they're not very sharp. So these are actually quite sharp. Let me see. There is a straighter pair. So these are the straighter pair. Obviously, it's not a good idea to be using paper for scissors you're going to use to cut your hair, because you're going to dull them a little bit. But just as a quick example, since I'm not going to be cutting hair on camera, I mean, it's kind of like cutting with a razor blade. Actually, it was very sharp. So they're very, very sharp. You don't have to worry about, cutting with these. And like I said, these would probably work for a person if you didn't use them for your pet. So you have a straight pair, as you see here. All of them have the nice little contours for your fingers, which makes them very comfortable, very easy to use. And then you have these. So you can see there's a curve to those. Pretty sure you can see that. Don't know how well that actually shows up for you, but by any means, hopefully. So this is, I don't know if you really call it a review so much as a introduction to maybe something that you weren't aware of or didn't know, there was an availability for. I don't know. But by any means, you also have this, which if you're not familiar with that, it's just basically a thinning tool, so you can use that to kind of lessen the hair. So I'll leave a link below the video. You can actually check out a little bit more about these if there's any more detail, because I really don't know what good information to provide. I have my own pet, and I'll be honest with you, I think it's easier for me because of his size and everything. He's actually quite small, so he doesn't have a huge amount of hair to deal with, and I think it's probably faster and easier to use electric trimmers, and at least use those as a finishing tool. But there are some cases where a pair of scissors would be nice to get area, like myself. There's, like, you know, the beard and everything. My dog kind of is a scruffy dog. He's a mix. He's a Chorky, so he's a mix between a Yorkie and a Chihuahua, and the Yorkie hair can just kind of go out. You know, he'll have chest and beard and like all this stuff, got a little mohawk. Some areas I just don't touch, but yeah, it's nice to have the option to sort of use scissors and have that grooming option. So these, again, are very high quality as far as the metal is concerned and the degree of sharpness. The case is the only, I say, sort of disappointing area that I would say I had a problem with the zipper. But again, that was, I think, my fault more so, going around, and I was, you know, you pick up speed, and by the time you get near the actual end, and I think one of the scissors had kind of shifted, and I didn't realize, and it wasn't sticking out that far, but it was sticking out far enough that the zipper got caught on the tip, and it just, you know, kind of broke. So maybe it had a weak spot already. I don't know. By any means, nice little set, and just to show you kind of a before and after, throw a picture in of, you know, before and after, so you can see my little Chorky. He hates baths, so he's not very happy in the after, because he has to get, you know, a bath, of course, to kind of wash out the hair and everything. But it gives you an idea of some of the longer hair, or you can just kind of trim that off and everything, and having a dedicated pair of scissors for your pet is ideal, I think. But anyway, so that's it. Just an introduction, like I said, about 7 inches in length, depending on exactly where you measure from as far as the scissors, but basically kind of right where the end of your finger sits to the tip of the scissor, about 7 inches. But yeah, just a really nice set. Something that may or may not be of use to you or interest to you, but if you want to find out more, check out the link below. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.